Today we learn about for loops in Python. What are for loops? So basically for loops are something which iterate over each other. For example, you are having two apples, so it counts on each apple. Basically that's the logic of it. So we'll try running some programs and understand how the logic of for loops works in Python. So let's begin. So I'm gonna make a list. As you guys know, I've taught list in my previous video. I'm gonna say L1 equals to a list with numbers. Okay guys, now what I said, it for example you're having two apples, so it goes over each apple. So for example in this list one, we have to go over each item in the list. So I want a program which will print me each item in the list. So what I can do for that, I can say for item. Basically this item here is a variable, so you can put any name here. I can say for item, for number, or you can say for apple, anything. So if I say for number in L1, then I'm gonna give a colon, that is the syntax. Then you have to come down, so to indent it, that means it is inside the for loop. I can say print number. Okay, so now what this will do is it will check out every number. So you can see for numbers, or for every number in the L1 list, it will print out each number. Okay, so now let us run the file. So guys, here you can see it prints me out 1 2 3 4 5 6. So that's what it does. It prints me each item in the list. Now I can even do this with a dictionary. I can even do this with any other data type that I have. For example, let's say another. So I'll define a new L1 guys. So I'm gonna define L1 again, and I'm gonna update the value from a list to the variable this, that is the string this text. So I'm gonna change it to for text in list 1 print, or in L1 print text. I'm gonna run it. So you can see it prints me out THIS. So it prints me every alphabet in the string. So that's how a for loop works. It goes in every individual item of the entire sequence, or the entire string, or the entire variable, or any other data type. Let me show you something. If I say this, then comma is a string. Now let us print it. So can you see this? It prints it out like this. It even leaves space in between for the space character, and then it prints out this is a string. Now I will tell you about another range function. I'll remove this for loop and I'm gonna make a new for loop. So I'm gonna say any number. Basically that's a variable. You can type anything here for any number in range. For example, any two numbers range I can give. So it always starts from 0, so I can directly type 5 for example, or I can say 0 to 5. So it's the same thing. Okay, so I'm gonna say range of 0 to 5. Then I can say print any number. So what this will do is, in the range of 0 to 5, that means it will count 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, but not 5. 5 will not be counted, only 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 will be counted, and will print each of the numbers. So you can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are counted. Basically 0 to 5 refers 5 numeric value, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and not 0 to 5. Okay, so the last number is always emitted, or you can say removed. So it is always last number minus 1, length minus 1. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna teach you about the last dot items function. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna teach you about the for loop with the dot items function. So let me show you how. So for example, you're having a dictionary. Okay, so I can say for key, that is D1, as I've already taught dictionary in my previous video, you can refer it. For key and value in D1 print, then I can say key and value. Now it just has one key and one value, so it's just gonna print D and 1. But now see this here, when we do for key value in D1, it is printing out D and 1, which is of no sense. Basically it prints the first thing and splits it into half. So that's not what we wanted. So we have to say D1. For that to be solved, we have to say D1 dot items. Now if we run it, it will print out D1 and item 1. That is, it's gonna print out as the key and also the value. So that's how you do it. So guys, that wraps up our video on for loops. If you want to see more of such videos, make sure you subscribe, like and share. Until then, bye.